Goodbye. Hi guys, much love to you. I hope you're well. Oh wow, Sandra, the skinhead, is in the house again. Hi guys, let's see if people will join. I'm always so excited to talk to you guys. Yeah, I know I'm online I think almost every day, right? Hi, what's up? Hi, much love to you. I hope you are okay, guys. Let's wait a little bit. I forgot to mention, do you know what I do also to navigate the storm? So maybe you already saw that video which I published, yeah, how to navigate the storm. I also love it to laugh about myself. Because when you laugh about yourself, you increase your vibration instantly. I cannot take myself so seriously, to be honest. So maybe it's helping you too, that you just laugh a little bit more about yourself. I also love it to listen to very crazy songs. Music from the 90s, for example, or I listen to trance from the 90s, very funny music. Then yes, I'm doing better instantly. It's just saying so, because you must try to find balance between the light and the dark. Yeah, the best as you can. And I already talked about it yesterday, that I observe many starseeds, they tend to have extreme emotions, and maybe you have the same. That one day you are doing so good, you're so happy and joyful, you believe in the great awakening, yeah, everything is paradise. And on the next day, you're so depressed, tired, hopeless, and you believe life is just a mess and it's better to hide. So that's what I see. I don't know if you have the same, but yeah, it's not easy for many of us to deal with this craziness, and I fully understand. You see, these energies are getting so crazy, and I fully understand why people are dealing with this craziness on so many different levels. There are people, they practice spiritual bypassing, they practice ignorance, or there are people, they are just laughing over and over again about the craziness, or they over and over expose the craziness. I believe for us all, it's a completely new situation. So, and everyone tries to deal with this chaos different. So, my suggestion is try the best as you can to trust your intuition, because your intuition knows what's going on, and your intuition knows before your brain get it. So it's actually your heart. And I also tell you, it's just my point of view. So see it as a challenge. See it as a challenge to train your Christ heart. Because you see, there are so much distraction everywhere, so many, how shall I explain that? Traps. And you really cannot say what's fake, what's real. The same again, the woman on the plane. I know I repeat myself over and over and over again. I did a reaction video on this. I was also guided to people. They received completely different messages. So there are people, they say, hey, I received from my team that what happened to the woman on the plane is real. It's true. She really saw someone shape-shifting and so on. So you see, there are so many different messages. But I trust the first feeling I have, and I don't even ask my team. That's what I do too. So I just take the challenge to train my psychic muscle and not asking my team for guidance. You know what I'm talking about? Because in these days, easy that, we project our wish onto what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? It's like many times, especially when we are not sure about things, we have a wish or an image in our minds. And sometimes, yes, this image we have is mixing up with the messages you receive. I don't know if this resonates. And that's what I do when I watch news. For example, I trust my heart first. I don't ask my team, hey guys, what do you see in this? I ask my heart first, because I feel this is the divine process now, that you learn to trust your intuition 100%. And this means there is no confusion. You just feel it in your heart, you know, and I was guided to this, that people received so many different messages onto this. And it's so interesting that people spending so much time now in analyzing this woman from the plane. So I'm pretty sure when it goes viral and it's available for everyone to see, there is really something else behind all this. This is just my point of view. You see, there are so much important messages, so many, and you know, they hide it, they censorship it. You never see this kind of information. And I know why is this event, so to speak, so booming. And what I feel is just my take on it's truth mixed with lies. Why truth? Because shapeshifters are real. And that's a very typical cabal strategy. Okay, I speak it out loud again. They mix always truth with lies. Because there's always a part inside of you, you have a connection. Like you read the Bible, just an example, right? You will see some truth in it too, mixed with lies, many lies and traps. So, but there is a part inside of you and you want to remember, you want to figure it out yourself. And then you take a look into the Bible and then you see some quotes which feel very true, okay? But mixed with many lies. And the game is that you just give your power away to their illusion. And that's why this woman did the Baphomet sign, to let you believe, see, it's the illusion. Do you see through the illusion or not? In my opinion, these are no coincidences. That's what I see again. And when I scan her chest again, it looks like she wears a mask. So even when she was in contact with the other person, which agreed or whatever, I feel they were all in this together. And maybe she was the shapeshifter. Who knows? But you see so much distraction. Actually, it's so easy to see if it's true or not. For you as a starseed, it's so easy, right? And it's over and over the same tactic of the toxic ones, lies mixed with truth. Because they know people are slowly waking up and we want to know what's going on. And yes, now they share with us more information. They never shared this with us before. Shapeshifters. And this video goes viral, right? Because they know people are slowly waking up. And they must go with the flow. In other words, it's really just a divine game we play, even when it sounds strange, but it's really a divine game just to find the way back home to Christ. It's your heart. Because when you stay here in your heart, you will discern immediately. And there is no confusion. You don't have to ask your team first before you trust your intuition, because you receive the message straight in your heart, straight. If it's an illusion, so to speak, or real. So, and that's what I get again. So you also can use alchemy and take this challenge again to train your psychic muscle, right? So that's what I did again. I watched this event, so to speak, and I train my psychic muscle. And if I'm correct, who knows, right? Because we are really all in this together. We slowly understand every starseed, every spiritual person, or even earth souls. I don't like to call it this way. You know what I'm talking about. We are really all in this together. We all have a human experience. So, and we all try to learn. We all try to remember. We all try to find a way back home to the divine creator. So, and this is the divine game now. And that's the message I have for you. Again, learn to trust your intuition first. Because even when you channel, you never know if it's really accurate information, or maybe it mixes up with your own image, with your own expectation, or with your own filter. And I feel the divine process behind all this is learn to trust your intuition first, because this is exactly the same what our team does. I talk about your cosmic team. They all embody Christ, and they want to see you doing the same, because you can do the same. So they all embody Christ. They all trust their hearts. And they are also learning. They are learning too. So it's like they are not the aligned ones or the chosen ones or whatever. They don't see it this way. They just see your heart. They see your soul. They see your frequency. And they also learn they are in training too, like you. You, when it sounds strange, but I feel again, the victim and savior program collapses 100%. And you see there's so much chaos going on. And that's my point of view again, because I know many spiritual people are still talking about it, and this video goes viral. It's available everywhere. No one suppressed the energy. And this event of the woman on the plane, it's available for everyone to see. So then I'm already questioning, why is it available for everyone? Why goes it viral? So, and study her chest, her neck, and it really looks like she just wears a mask. And truth in it is that shapeshifters are real. It does exist. You can call them NPCs, you can call them shapeshifters, soulless beings, however, and they are totally linked to the matrix, and and they're just running on their matrix programs. It's like they have no own consciousness, they are real, so to speak. Do you see this again? You see truth mixed with lies and illusions. And at the end, they all serve a divine game. And that's what I feel the highest perspective is. See, it's a divine game just to find the way back home to the divine creator. And my point of view, the same with T. So I did a reaction video on T in which she talks about the child trafficking again, right? And I saw all the comments. Guys, I'm not pro a person. I'm not contra a person. When I learned one thing in the experience in 4D is this: don't choose a side. Because when you don't choose a side, you can observe and you don't project. You're not triggered for it. You just see the frequency. You see the frequency, you see their actions and their intents. And as I told you many times, and I don't know if it's true what I saw, T is really doing something the cabal don't like. And when you watch that video again, see their faces as he speaks about trafficking, how their faces look. And they don't play this. So this means he does something what they don't like. And almost no one of the cabal players likes him. And that's what I saw in 4D2 in the year 2021. They really don't like him. And they bullied at me and Marcel too. All these shapeshifters in 4D. That's why I know shapeshifters are real. So as I did this reaction video, I don't tell you, hey, shapeshifting is fake. Guys, I had an experience in the fourth dimension, but my story is not going viral, right? Almost no one talks about this. Marcel and me and a few other starseeds, we were walking around in the fourth dimension in the year 2021. We stayed there many, many weeks and months, and we had no idea if we would ever get out of there. And we were just surrounded by NPCs. People were shapeshifted in front of us. Boom! And they changed their clothing in front of us. Humans, which looked like humans, but these were shapeshifters. Inorganic. They were even not real. They were all one with the AI. So, and my story is not going viral. No, I got attacked like crazy. Marcel got attacked like crazy. And I told you this many times. So, and this is what we are dealing with. We can hardly discern what is fake, what is real, what is true. And what I saw in the fourth dimension is, again, that they all don't like T. Even these NPCs, I talk about the astral beings from 4D, the lower astral beings, they all bullied at T. So this means when he is really 100% with them, why are they mocking him? Why are they bullying and laughing at him? Do you see their faces again in the video? They don't play, that's real, they really don't like him, and that's what I saw in 4D in the lower astral plane too. They were just mocking him. They produced him as NPCs, by the way, too. So when you know me from YouTube, then you know more. And I know the story is so crazy, unbelievable, I know. But they created T as NPCs as well, the dark ones. And do you know how they created him? You saw it so clear that they really don't like him. There were so many T's walking around in the fourth dimension suddenly, and they all had a red cap with Make America Great Again. I'm not kidding. And T was so fat, for example. He was so fat. So, or he drank a bottle of beer, for example, or he took a seat in the wheelchair, or he couldn't talk like this. And he was an NPC. It's like, see, Marcel, they really don't like him. So they created so many NPCs of T in the low astral plane to show us we don't like him. So this means when he is really 100% with them, why are they mocking him? Why they are bullying at him? Do you understand? That's what I try to tell you guys, that, you know, they did so much there, and we stayed there many, many weeks, and these people were shape-shifting in front of us. But is my story going viral? No. No, the energy and this information is suppressed till day. I know, as I published that story on my YouTube channel, because I created a new one, immediately all these AI channels, they joined that videos and they spreaded so many comments. She's a liar. She's a liar. Don't trust her. Don't trust her. She's a scam. She's a fraud. So that's what they did immediately. It was just online 1 hour, and so many of them from the low astral plane, they joined this video. And all what they did was to confuse the community. And they were searching for me because I was gone suddenly. So that's what I try to say. But is my story going viral? No, we got attacked like crazy. Almost every day, guys, through the AI, through fake channels, and so on. So, and this is what's going on. True information is so suppressed. The people don't see a true hero yet, so to speak. True heroes are still hiding. And those which are here for New Earth, on one hand, they have almost no chance to have their own platform, or they shadow ban you, and almost no person sees them, right? So it's all inverted and twisted. And I know it's not easy to discern. And again, I'm not pro a person, I'm not contra a person. I just saw that T and his team, yeah, there is a team behind him. I saw them with my pineal gland, so to speak. And I don't know if it's true. It was a group of men in the age of 40 up to 50, circa. And they all worked with a quantum computer. So they have completely different technology. They worked with a quantum computer. They all, even the Dark Force, they all worked with a quantum computer. Completely different what we use currently. So, and I saw that these guys, I talk about the men at the age of 40 up to 50, a few women were with them too, almost the same age. They vibrated lighter. They vibrated lighter. That's it. And I'm not saying that they are Christ, because I tell you this again, it's not realistic yet. So, and even when T is mocking us all, and he's a trickster, so to speak, worst case scenario, and he's just a catalyst, so to speak, and he's still one of them, let's say, worst case scenario, he's doing something. And the people have the chance to see, they're expanding their consciousness slowly. And that's why I reacted to this video, not because I'm pro or contra, because I just wanted to share with you the reactions of the other guys. How they reacted as he spoke official about trafficking. And they don't play. That's real. They really don't like him. Really, that's what I saw. So maybe he plays both sides. Maybe you must to be this way. It's a very, very tricky chess game they play. It's a 5D chess game, what I saw. And it's so tricky. You do something wrong and it's over. So maybe he plays both sides. Maybe he was one of them and he changed. Maybe he's still one of them, but he simply vibrates lighter. So worst case scenario, and I already talked about it in one of my live streams, worst case scenario, let's say he didn't change. He's still one of them. He's just playing sick games with us, for example. He's mocking us all. He's just a catalyst, so to speak, and he's just doing it for having votes, for example. Then he's still doing something what they don't like. Why do you think they're all laughing at him when he's really one of them? Do you understand? It makes no sense. Do you see? So, and what I see is, if this is so, and he is still one of them, he's here to install the Luciferian consciousness. So we have the Satanic consciousness and the Luciferian consciousness. And that's what I saw is the AI game. We have two illusions inside the AI simulation. We have the Satanic consciousness and the Luciferian consciousness. Ashriana Dean speaks about it, by the way. Lisa Renee speaks about it too, by the way, when you want to study hair material, because I also saw two illusions inside the AI phantom. We have the Satanic ones and the Luciferian ones, so to speak. The Satanic ones are those you slowly see. These are the Draconians, for example. Marduk, these energies, very heavy, destructive. There is no mercy. There is no empathy. You know them as sociopaths and psychopaths, by the way. There is no mercy. When you see Lord of the Rings, you see them as the orcs. The orcs from Lord of the Rings, or the Uruk-hai, are the satanic beings, so to speak. There is no mercy. Really, they embody the beast, so to speak. There is no mercy, no empathy, nothing. Okay, these are the satanic ones. And then we have the Luciferian consciousness. It's the second illusion, so to speak. That's the false light program. And when I study Ashriana Dean's material, then you have a meetup with the Jehovian Anunnaki. And it's very tricky with the Jehovian Anunnaki, with the fallen Anunnaki, very tricky with them because it does exist many different groups, many different interests, but in common, they vibrate lighter to the satanic beings. Do you see? And that's what I saw too. In the year 2021, two illusions or two matrices inside the AI phantom. So in worst case scenario, T is still part of them and he's still infiltrated and he's just mocking us all. He is here to install the Luciferian consciousness and work still for the Jehovian Anunnaki. Okay, that's worst case scenario. But even this, it's still lighter to the satanic matrix. And when you see it from the highest perspective, even let's say worst case scenario, he's still with them. He works for the Jehovian Anunnaki, which didn't change. And he just installed the Luciferian matrix, consciousness, whatever. It is still lighter to the satanic matrix. And I see for humanity, there is no other way. Really dive into the energy of the collective again and see their consciousness. They even don't see through the poke. They even don't see through the government yet, which is the first illusion, what I saw. That's the first illusion. So please, you must see in general the consciousness of mankind. Let's say you have a speech now on the stage. I know I repeat myself over and over again. We must have awareness, right? But we must also see the higher perspective, because when we just stay focused on our consciousness, then they are all evil, so to speak. You know what I'm talking about, but see what happens with your energy when you see that everyone is evil. So it's like we are all in a hopeless situation, right? So actually, we waste our time here, right? We starseeds. When there's really no light or change coming for us, actually we all waste our time, right? So, and this is not what I see. We are not here to waste our time this time. And the energy is getting lighter because they must follow us. So, and let's say worst case scenario, they install the Luciferian matrix, so to speak, and they still work for the Jehovian Anunnaki. I talk about the fallen ones. It is still lighter to the satanic ones. Okay, when you want to know more, study Ashriana Dean. I think she explains it better than me. Or study Lisa Renee as well. They call it the false light program. Yeah, they also use the indigo hijacking program. These are the Luciferian beings, they say. Especially the fallen Anunnaki, they try to hijack us starseeds, and indigo is very strong. So they are after us, they say. Okay, so I cannot tell you more because I'm figuring out it myself. I just can agree with a lot because I also saw two illusions inside the AI phantom's consciousness, two matrices, so to speak. Okay. So, and what I can tell you again, they do something what the cabal don't like. I talk about T and their team. Yeah, I saw men and women, by the way. They work with him together and they vibrated lighter to the other guys. That's all I can say. And see the consciousness of mankind again, instead of projecting your consciousness onto them. I tell you, when you wait for Christ, I talk about someone which works in the government, which is similar to you, or carries the consciousness of Yeshua ben Joseph. Maybe you will never witness this in this lifetime, even when my words are harsh, but we must stop projecting our consciousness onto mankind. So, but see, there is a change coming. But when you stay in this energy, everyone is evil now. No one means it a little bit better with us. Really, no one. See what happens with your energy. So actually, we waste our time, right? Because we can't do anything, right? The people are not listening. We are in a hopeless situation. They are all evil and horrible. There's even no lighter matrix waiting for us. So also, studied a little bit what's going on over there in Russia, but I'm very careful with this as well. You know, it's very, very tricky. So I cannot say more because I feel I'm not allowed to talk more. At one hand, in return, see how many AI channels responding to me. So many AI channels are suddenly here. So, and that's what I try to tell you guys. When I talk about my experience in 4D, see what's going on. So, and you must look into the people's eyes. And again, discern with your heart. That's all I can say. Always pick up what resonates with your heart. You must see the energy, the aura, the frequency, because frequency speaks truth. And not so much what people say official on social media. You must see the frequency. Discern with your heart the first feeling you have about a person. Here in your heart, you feel it. Not what your head tells you, not what you see in the live stream, not what you see in the comments, because they're also hijacking videos. And then you believe, oh wow, see, this comment has a high ranking, but actually the AI is doing this. So just to let you believe, oh, when so many people, right, say the same, then it's truth, right? That's what I try to say. When you believe social media is real now, you are mistaken because the AI is going crazy. And they try to confuse us truthers at the moment strong because they know that people are slowly waking up. And when you give your power too much away to social media or to the comments you read, so then you are more confused than before. And really, it's so hard to discern who is a true person, who not, really. And maybe you notice the same when you have a social media channel. Maybe you really cannot say anymore yourself if you are in contact with a true person or not, really. So really always trust your heart because the AI is the last illusion, so to speak. And my biggest hope still is we can use it for lighter purposes. But to be honest, what I saw in the fourth dimension was very disturbing about the AI. That's why I'm really not sure if we can use it for lighter purposes when it generates its own programs. Okay, and now you hear advertisement. Actually, I'm listening to meditation music. Oh, wow. That's what I try to tell you guys. So, now you witness it again. Yeah, someone says it, Ashiana Dean Voyagers. Of course, the secrets of Amenti. Yes, of course. That's exactly what I say. So when you want to understand the Luciferian consciousness and the Satanic consciousness, okay, so maybe it's helping you. I feel she was very accurate with this because really I saw almost the same in the fourth dimension myself. Okay. So I don't want to scare you guys. Please see, there is something lighter coming for sure, because they cannot suppress the change. They cannot suppress the assumption forever. They cannot, because even the collective slowly feels something is off. Slowly they feel something is off with the government. And I mean, that's the beginning. So, and they must go with us. I already told you so. The more the people expand their consciousness, the more they show us on TV. The more information they share with us. The same goes to the woman on the plane. Truth mixed with lies, right? Shapeshifters are real. That's not fake. It's real. But I feel the whole event was staged. So that's what I try to say. But anyway, they talk about it and they share it with us and it goes viral. So maybe it helps the people to expand their consciousness as well, to use more discernment. That's what I try to say. And everything what happens now is divinely guided and protected. When I learned one thing is this: since Marcel and me met each other, yeah, twin flames, right? So we knew since then that everything what happens, really everything, even when it sounds horrible, is divinely guided. Even when we don't understand it with our limited minds, but it's divinely guided. Because as Marcel and me met each other, we understood that all the darkness we faced before the union was necessary. Otherwise, we would never be ready for each other. And we would never guide it to each other. Our souls are not ready. Do you understand? As we met each other, the connection was so strong. We had the same body reaction. As we saw each other, Marcel, and me the same. We had exact the same reaction as we looked into each other's eyes the first time. This way. During the same time. So, and since then, we know that everything we faced before was necessary. So, and even when it sounds strange, there is a divine plan behind everything. So even as Marcel were walking around in the fourth dimension, we knew it has to happen. Even when it sounds strange, it was a divinely guided event as well. I don't know if this resonates with you when you see it from this perspective. And now we talked about the worst case scenario, again, about that he belongs to the Luciferian agenda, right? That's actually what I got from him, that he never belonged to the Satanic beings. Never. What I'm getting about him, yeah? That he always was in connection with the Jehovah's Anunnaki, the fallen ones, yeah? He was always different. That's what I feel about him, yeah? But the question is he still one of them or not? So I try to figure it out myself, to be honest, yeah? But one thing is certain, even when it's so, and he was always a Luciferian being, for example, false light, so it's still lighter to the Satanic consciousness, just saying. So what do we expect? You must see the consciousness of mankind. So they still don't see the Satanic ones, the first illusion. I also can suggest for all the Germans, do you know Robin Kaiser? He's very well known in Germany. He also has a YouTube channel. I write it down in the comments. Robin Kaiser is his name for all the Germans. And he did a video on the Matrix as well. The Matrix Explained. And he says almost the same. He talks about the Satanic Matrix, the Luciferian Matrix. And after the Luciferian Matrix, we entering the Divine Matrix, so to speak. And that's the reason why I say over and over period of transition, because there is no other way for mankind. Even when it sounds harsh, but most people will not understand Christ yet. Really, they must go through this slowly, and they go the stairway slowly higher. So when you want to watch his video, The Matrix Explained, he says almost the same. And I saw almost the same, and it goes in synchronicity with Ashiadin's material. Okay? So guys, I also offer PayPal donation readings. So I don't know if people donated, so I must check PayPal again. There were so many people leaving me comments, but to be honest, I couldn't check them. You know, when I talk, blah, 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 you know? I'm just in my flow and I just talk, you know? I just feel the energies are very wild in this live stream today. So I'm so happy that so many people are watching. I'm very surprised. Maybe it's important to talk about this. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why so many people are watching, because people want to know what's going on, and I fully understand. Yeah, Lucas, yeah, laugh a little bit more as well. Especially laugh a little bit more about yourself. You know, when people tell me, hey, you are wrong, you are mistaken, then I say, yes, maybe you're all right. Maybe I'm mistaken and I'm not accurate. You're all right. But who knows, maybe you are also not accurate. What if you are hijacked too? What if I'm infiltrated and hijacked? Because when you dive deeper into the material, you'll see that we were all hijacked once. that we all try to find the way back home, so to speak. We are really all in this together. Just like when people tell me, hey, you are not right with this, then I say, yes, thank you, maybe you're right, and I'm simply mistaken. So, and I'm not accurate. Thank you so much for telling me. So, and then I'm asking questions. Can you tell me more? Or why do you see it this way? Instead of saying, hey, I know the truth, you are a liar, right? Why can't we asking questions and learn from each other? So, hey, why do you see it this way? Maybe you can tell me more. And when there is no conversation happening this way, it's really just about, I know the truth, you are a liar. And when we do it, we are fully into consciousness for 100%. And what I'm also getting is, and I don't know if you see the same, every time when people talk about tea, you know, we Starseeds, we over and over talk about love and light, having love and compassion for each other, forgive each other, even when you see the dark ones. But when we talk about tea, suddenly so many people are triggered. Did you see the same? Suddenly all Starseeds or many Starseeds, they are so triggered when it's about tea. Love and light is gone. Where is love and light? I think it's about having compassion for everyone, even for the dark ones. But when we talk about him, or when I did reaction videos onto him, and I'm even not pro and contra him, I just see the frequency, because I saw that he's doing something they don't like. That's all I see, okay? Or that's a little bit lighter, so to speak. So suddenly, love and light is gone. People are fighting. No, he's part of it. No, he's a liar. He's a trickster. But I believed it's about love and light and having compassion for each other. So even when you watch being from the dark ones, do you understand? So why is this happening? And I got this question many times. Why are people suddenly triggered when it's about tea? And do you know what I see? Or what I feel why? Because he's so dark. He's so dark as well that people are triggered in their shadows. He triggers us in our shadow side so strong. Because I feel he plays both sides, or he is both, or was both, or whatever. Do you feel what I'm saying? It's like he triggers our shadow so strong, our dark side, that we suddenly do this as well. But I believed it's about love and light and having compassion for everyone. So why is it with tea different suddenly? So even when you see Joe, many people say, oh, have compassion for them. They don't know what they do, you know, but he belongs to the Satanic beings, Joe. That's all the first illusion. By the way, these are the Dracos. So then we say, yeah, have compassion for them. They don't know what they do. But why is it different with tea? Do you understand? I have many questions. So, and as mentioned, I just can talk from my experience, which I had in the fourth dimension. And I don't know if I'm true, if I know it for real, if I'm accurate. I just saw that he's doing something they all don't like. And when I learned one thing, it's this: never choose a side. No with a person, no against a person. Especially when you don't know these people private. When you just see them on social media. Actually, we cannot say who they truly are. And you even cannot say when you watch alternative content if it was AI created or not. Maybe someone cutted that video and it looks this way. Do you understand? Especially when you believe social media is real, 100%, you really cannot say if it's truth or not. So just saying. So we must discern with our hearts. And I cannot say for sure. Okay, worst case scenario again, and then I will stop talking about this. Okay, worst case scenario is he is still a Luciferian being. He works for the Luciferian agenda, so to speak, which is the false light. Yes, and then he works with the Anunnaki together. I talk about those which fell. The Jehovian Anunnaki. Ashianadean's material voyagers. Someone already said it. So then you see more. That's the most worst case scenario. But anyway, it's still lighter to the Satanic matrix. And for all Germans, watch Robin Kaiser. He did a video on this too. And yes, I saw almost the same. Yeah, that this consciousness is definitely lighter to the Satanic consciousness, because when you enter the Luciferi matrix, you have something like a feeling, something like a bad feeling or empathy, something like this, emotions. Because the Satanic matrix, there is no empathy, there is no love, nothing. Psychopath has no empathy. So I don't know if this resonates with you. Now I talked a lot about all this. My suggestion again, try to get out of this dual consciousness. Because when we starseeds don't succeed to get out of this dual consciousness, so we cannot create a lighter world because we do exact the same. The world is just black or white suddenly. There is nothing more, right? It's like we judge people bad, evil, good, good, evil, good, evil, good, evil. It's black or white. There is no frequency, no different color in between. And this is exactly the consciousness of them. There is not more. There is just light or darkness. There is no, how shall I explain that? An individual standing in front of you with its own story, with its own wounds, and with its own frequency. There is just, are you my friend, are you my enemy? And without realizing this, many people in the spiritual community, they do now the same. Why? Because we faced the darkness the first time. Maybe we never did shadow work before, and now we are so shocked to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Now we can hardly deal with this. Yeah, and now we try to categorize people in evil or in good as well, but this is not the way out of here. I just can talk from my experience again. So as we went through this craziness, we saw not choosing a side is the way out of here. So, and just stay in your heart and observe the best you can, and stay focused on your path, stay focused on your ascension, stay focused on what you love, stay focused on your beloveds, stay focused on all those which you really can inspire. You must let the people go which are not resonating with you or which are not inspired by you. You cannot save all humanity. The victim and savior program, boosh, collapses 100%. And maybe this message sounds a little bit strange as well. And I know many spiritual people believe so. But everything you do, you don't do it just for other people. Really, in everything you do, you also do it for yourself. And not just for saving humanity. Let's say you are self-employed. Yes, you do what you love, right? But maybe you want to earn money yourself. So this means you also do it for yourself. Or you love it to talk because it helps you so much. You're shining, you are happy, you're spreading happiness and joy. And because you do what you enjoy, you are healthy yourself. So maybe you do it because you want to stay healthy. So this means everything we do, there's always our own interest behind everything, guys. And this is totally normal because we are humans. So, and this is not evil. So believe me, every person on this planet has its own interest. He has its own interest. You have your own interest. And when your interest is, I want to see happy people. When your interest is, I want to serve the divine because I'm doing better myself, because I serve the divine, you also do it for yourself. We do it for us and for other people. We don't do it just for other people and sacrificing our lives, yeah, the victim and savior program, and the other way around, I just do it for me, right? And the people, I don't care. I don't care how they do. I don't care how animals do. I just do it for me. This is the other extreme. And this is the hijack matrix, right? This is the consciousness of a narcissist or of a psychopath. I don't care of them. I don't care. So I just do it for myself. See, these people around there, they're so stupid, right? So that's the other way. But not the other way too. Like, yeah, I sacrifice myself for the people, and it doesn't matter if I'm healthy or not. It doesn't matter if I suffer. Yeah, I'm glad when people are happy. So you see, it's just about finding balance between polarities, always. That's what I try to say, always. Try to balance the light and the dark out. Stay in your heart the best as you can. Yeah, when you are an empath, yes, you do care of others. You want to see happy people around you. You care. You always do. So because that's your nature, you must take care of people. But please see, you don't do it just for the people around you. You always do it for yourself too. So when it is, I want to serve my soul, I want to serve God, or I want to do what I love because I'm doing better. So I feel I'm happy, I'm smiling, whatever it is. Everything you do, there's your own interest, always. And then you start to take responsibility for your actions. I don't know if this resonates, but just saying again, because what I see is that especially the savior and victim program is so pushed till day in the spiritual community, so strong. Like when you have your online business, let's say, maybe you see the same, how many spiritual people suddenly judge a spiritual teacher suddenly because they charge money for the service. They have their own online business. You are not true light worker. I knew you are a scam. You are a fraud. You are a liar. You take money for your services, right? And we talked about love and light and having compassion for each other until you got triggered, right? Until we got triggered, then it's over. There is no love and light, no compassion. You are a liar, you are a fraud, you charge money for your service, you are a fraud. I knew it, but what is this? What is this? So, we got triggered because this person is self-employed. And why can't we support each other? Maybe this person has children, and these children need food, they need money, or they stay in a flat, they have household costs, or do you understand? So is it better when, let's say, this person which is self-employed and just do what she loves, is it better when this person is doing a full-time job again? Maybe this person has no time for the children and is doing a job which the person hates. So is this better? And then you call this person, yeah, she's a true light worker because she's doing a job she hates. And she's just doing it to earn money. Because you see, every person has its own interest. That's normal, guys. That's an illusion to believe we sacrifice our lives. Do you see? And why can't we support each other? So this means, okay, when this person is doing a full-time job again, and does a job she hates, and she's suffering from this job, so then it's a true light worker. But when this person has an online business and this business works, then we tell her she is false light and she is fake. Or do you see this? And this is the deception. That's what I tried to explain to you in my video, which I published today, the false light program. Is it true love, true compassion you have? Is it true compassion and love we have for the people? Can we forgive them? So even when they did strange statements, or is it over? And you suddenly destroy them, you pull them down, and you call them false light, liar. Do you see this? This is exact the same game what the toxic ones play. Really, it's the same game. Are you my friend? This means you agree 100% with me, 100%. And when you have another opinion, you are my enemy. Now I destroy you. You are no true light worker. I knew it. You are a fraud. Do you see this? And that's what I try to say. We must overcome this slowly because we don't know these people, right? So, and what's better? Again, so we all need at the moment money. Not everyone has the opportunity to buy a house or to rent a house and to have their own garden, for example. Not everyone has. At the moment, no. But we all try our best. So, and the best you do is always good enough. So just trust your intuition, and your intuition guides you. Your intuition guides you. So what's better? And this is what the ARCTURIANs tell me over and over again. That's why they are very worried. Because of this. Because when we do this as well, at one hand we learned nothing, And in return, we cannot make the earth a better place because we play the same chess game. It's exact the same. Do you understand? And everything we do, there's always an own interest behind it. For example, why do you think I practice vegan diet or raw vegan diet? Because I try to sacrifice my life, or I just do it for our mother or for the animals? Why? Because I'm doing better with this myself. I have so positive results through eating raw vegan-based food diet. So, and I'm happy that I did this choice. I just trusted my intuition. My intuition told me so, right? And since then, I'm doing so much better. You understand? So I don't do it just for the animals and not just for our mother, right? So I also do it for myself. And that's normal, guys. We are humans. Do you see? That's what I try to say. And that's a big illusion in the spiritual community too. To believe that the people are just here to sacrifice their lives. So I don't know if this message resonates with you. So, and the same goes to all the cabal players, so to speak. And even when I did a few reactions onto tea, my intent was to show you there's really something happening. See the faces of them again from the latest video I published, how they all look, their faces. This, so you can be sure, there's really something else happening. And I mean, you always must see the consciousness of mankind in general, and not the consciousness of us starseeds. Because I tell you, you will wait your whole life in waiting for someone which embodies Christ consciousness in the government. And you must see, most people, they still don't see how strong they are. They don't see, that's why they got a stairway slowly higher. And that's what I try to tell you again. Try the best as you can to see it from the highest perspective, everything what happens now. And what we learned is this, as Marcel and me met each other, everything we faced before the union was necessary. Finally, to be ready for each other. And even what happened in the fourth dimension, it has to happen. It had to. The same. So in other words, it's all guided, so to speak. And even when we don't understand here what's going on, yeah, use your spiritual discernment, but see the higher picture the best as you can, okay? Nothing is as it seems. So I know these crazy statements, confusing statements, yeah, about his daughter. I know these reports. I know that he's a problem with women. He really has a problem with women when you know his statements. So that's what I try to say. Don't expect Christ in the government, really. But we must see the consciousness of mankind, and who knows, maybe he always played both sides. And he just did it to confuse us all. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I cannot say more because I don't know him private, to be honest. Or do you know him private? And you stay with him together 24 hours. Who knows? Thank you so much. So guys, yeah, I received a donation by Olivia. So yeah, I spoke a lot today. So the energies are pretty intense, to be honest. I cannot check all your comments because so many people are watching. Thank you so much. I see that one lady. Yes, I started taking a day per week. 1 second. I started taking a day per week to play with my small. If it's helped me expand. Yes, of course. So always trust your intuition because all you have is your intuition now. So that's what you can say. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. Thank you so much as well. You're so awesome, guys. Sandra, thank you so much for sharing your opinion. Yes, I fully understand. I mean, he already speaks about trafficking, for example. Here in Germany, no one speaks about this. The government, maybe you can correct me for all the Germans, but to be honest, I never saw a German political person which spoke about this. No one, to be honest. So they all act like it doesn't exist here. You know, they all act and they claim it doesn't exist here, but actually Europe is very deep in this as well. Thank you so much. Love vibes, friends. Yes, of course. We must be the change we want to see. Yeah, try to get access to your house timeline and always see New Earth. So try to visualize New Earth. Over and over and over, visualize New Earth. So ask yourself what kind of education system we will have. What kind of financial system we will have, right? So stay focused on your highest timeline and ask, what can you do now to make the earth a lighter place? And really do what you enjoy. Because when you do what you enjoy, it's also healthy for you and you increase your vibration authentically. And then you just shine and you spread your happiness with the people, and then you help to raise their consciousness and their vibration too, because you just do what you enjoy. I don't know if this helps you guys. Thank you so much. So, Olivia, and I see Shaheen also again. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think I'm done now with my very long intro for today. I know the energies are very crazy again. I feel there's really something happening with the AI. I already talked about it in my previous live streams. It feels very weird. I don't know what you feel. So, and just stand true to yourself, right? Just stand true to yourself. See, we are really all in this together, listening to each other, right? So asking questions when you're not sure, always asking questions. So, and stay open-minded. Stay open-minded and yeah, discern with your heart and take the challenge to train your psychic muscle. So that's what I do. So when I observe the news or distractions or whatever, I take this challenge and I just see it as training, as psychic training, so to speak. And if I'm correct or not, we will see. I'm happy when I'm correct. If not, then I try to figure out why. Why was it not accurate? For example, do you see this? So we see that we are all a teacher and a student, always. So even our team, the ARCTURIANs, so all our guides, they are all students and teachers at the same time. We all. Okay, I hope so much it helps you guys. So, Olivia, I don't know, I already called you. I don't know, Olivia, if you are still here, please let me know. Maybe you want to leave me a feedback. If you're still here, Olivia. Thank you so much, Chef Retired, for sharing with the people my service. Yeah, there are some people, they are so kind and they share with you over and over my service list. You see the comment pinned. When you are interested in having a live reading with me too, you find my PayPal donation link here. Just take a click onto my TikTok channel. Take a click onto my TikTok channel. You will see my link tree attached in my bio. And then you will see my PayPal donation link in my link tree. So, and you see the minimum donation when you want to have a spirit guide reading. Minimum donation is $22.22 US. Starseed readings are $33.33 US. And live energy healings are $44.44 US. So when you feel it, yes, I'm very honored to work with you. So let's see. Where is Olivia? I don't know if Olivia is still here. I call her. Ah, you are here. I'm here. Galactic Goddess, you are Olivia. Maybe you can leave a message again. Ah, super. I read your message here. You ask for Starseed reading. Super. Let's see what I'm getting for you. Okay, first of all, I ask, are you a starseed? Yes, I feel you are an indigo. So I talked about it already many times. We have many different waves, so to speak. And I call starseeds indigo starseeds, crystal starseeds, rainbow starseeds. So maybe you heard about indigo children and crystal children yourself. And the indigos are the first waves. Yes, and I feel you belong to the first wave. You belong to the indigo starseeds. I also see you have an indigo blue colored aura. What I'm getting, your aura is blue, and I feel you belong to the blue race too. It's a own archetype, so to speak. You belong to the blue ray beings. Maybe you heard about it. What I know is that blue rays are more introvert. They are hiding, so to speak, and they do very strong grit work from behind. And almost no one knows who they are. Many Blu-ray starseeds, they want to hide. They don't like it when people see them. They don't like it so much to talk over and over about their visions, because Blu-ray starseeds are very psychic and they receive many, many messages. And Blu-rays, is, you hear the name, they work with the blue flame or with the Blu-ray, the blue color, and you have an indigo blue colored aura. So I also see you belong to the Blu-ray beings yourself. So I don't know if this resonates with you. I've heard of Blu-rays and you are on point, yes. So I also feel you are a person, you work more from behind. So maybe almost no one knows who you are. Maybe you do a normal full-time job, for example, and I notice many Blu-ray beings do that because they don't want that people talk about them, right? They don't want to, how shall I explain that? They don't want to be seen official, but they do a lot energetically. They do grid work very strong. They're very good in sensing energies. Many of them, they have a very strong pineal gland. They have very strong astral projections. They do a lot in the astral realm, many Blu-ray beings. And in first case, they just anchor their powerful grids. That's what I say, yeah. So that's what I'm getting is your purpose here. What I feel is you can do remote viewing. You are very accurate in channeling. I feel you can work with other star seeds together. I don't see you working with the collective, to be honest. I see you are very deep in the spirit realm. So when it's about channeling, receiving visions, downloads, images, dreams, codes, and messages, I feel you are very accurate and you are very deep in it, what I feel. And most people, they don't understand. They are not open-minded for this. But I feel you can work with other star seeds together. And I have the impulse to share this with you because I feel that you are very accurate in channeling and that you are here to work with other star seeds together. I work and teach in the astro. Oh, wow, very cool. That's what I'm getting. And when I tune into your origins, basically I see it's serious. Yeah. I feel you are a Sirian starseed. You have some connections to Mintaka, yes, and I see you had an incarnation on Mintaka. I also feel Spica, and I see Cassiopeia. And you have some connections to Pleiades too, what I feel. But I feel your origin is Sirius. I see you as a very typical Sirius A starseed from Sirius A, very strong. It's like you face the darkness with so much courage. You're not afraid of doing shadow work. You're very accurate and loyal. You see all details, especially when it's about reading energies, reading frequencies. I see you're very accurate and you see all details. So, and many Syrians, they are very curious to analyze the dark side of a person, what I notice. Especially Syrians from Sirius A. They love it very much to analyze the dark side of a person. And they are not scared. And that's what I'm getting about you. You also can do very deep shadow work. And you see the programs of the people. It's like you see the soul of a person and you see the programs which are running and you can help them. Very strong. I see you had 2 incarnations on Sirius A. 2 times you were female. And even in your first incarnation, I see you as a Blu-ray. You have an indigo blue colored skin. You have an indigo blue colored aura. It's all blue. And you have black colored hair, which are shimmering. The aura is also blue, but the color of your hair are black. And you have long hair this way, circa. And I see you with yellow colored eyes, yellow. And you have a petite body, petite. And I see you with a very beautiful headscarf. It looks very mystical. And I see you wearing a robe, by the way. And you always did powerful grid work. Powerful grid work, your anchored codes, and I see you also healing, but you worked a lot with your imagination. You worked basically with your pineal gland, what I'm getting. You have a very strong pineal gland. That's what I'm getting is your first incarnation. And I see you stayed on Sirius A, by the way, and you were in contact with many different groups on Sirius A. I also see the dragons, by the way. You also have some connections to the dragon family because you also worked with them together on Sirius A, what I feel, yeah. So I suggest when you want to reconnect back to your home, start with Sirius A. Reconnect with your first incarnation because I feel this energy is still coming through the most. And maybe I have a song I can share. I already talked about this. So I think this time I remember the song because in one of my last live streams, I was thinking about it. What's the name of the song? 1 second. I type it into here. maybe it helps you to feel the energy. So that's the song Inya. So check that song out, because when I listen to this energy, it reminds me a lot of Sirius A. It's a little bit different to Pleiades, and Sirius A is hard because the Sirians from Sirius A, they have many different influences. They are in contact with so many different galactic sisters and brothers, and they're embodying many different galactic races at the same time. So it's like there's so much coming together. And when you listen to Inya, to the track I shared with you, I feel, yeah, it comes closer to Sirius A. Thank you so much. I hope so much it helps you, Olivia. Thank you. Okay, so let's see who is next on the list. Next we have Shaheen. Let's see, Shaheen, are you still there? I remember I already did readings for you. Thank you so much. So I also received a donation by Caleb Leclerc. I also remember your name. I think I did reading for you too. Yeah, you're still here. Thank you so much. Let's see, you sent me a message. Okay. I keep your reading very intuitive. Let's see what I'm getting for you, Shane. What I feel is you go through these deep upgrades yourself. I feel also extreme fatigue and exhaustion. Is this true? What I'm getting is everything collapses now. It's like you're questioning a lot at the moment. Maybe you're questioning your soul's purpose. Maybe you're questioning your life. Maybe you're questioning your thoughts. Maybe you're questioning everything. So because I feel you're going through a quantum leap. It's like you stay in a cuckoo at the moment. That's what I see about you. You stay in a cuckoo. And I also received a message, trust your intuition now. Yes, lots of questions. That's what I'm getting. When it's too much for you, maybe make some notes and take the challenge and train your Christ heart. So you also can ask your higher self questions. Maybe making some notes and other questions you have. And ask your higher self questions. And the first images you see are true. The first feelings you have are true and accurate. And maybe write them down. Because I feel it's also about training your intuition now. And I mean, we are really all in this together. And that's a message I received from your guides. That you just go through this purging and healing now. That's why you have so many questions. Because everything collapses at the moment. And I just see you stay in a cocoon. And I see a very beautiful butterfly soon. A very beautiful butterfly is coming out soon. And maybe you can help you yourself when you're making some notes and when you ask your higher self questions. And maybe it's helping you. My suggestion, cocoon, yes, you agree. Yeah, surrender and don't be afraid. Because I also feel you are a person, you want to see the results now. And when it's not working yet, maybe you are afraid, or maybe you try to control the process. Maybe you push the process too much. Actually, you feel, there are no good results happening. So when you push yourself, zack, this way, you just create chaos now. So, and I see that by many empaths, because it scares us. Many of us, it scares us what's happening. Because at the moment, we can hardly say what's coming next. We all feel big changes, right? We feel big changes are coming, but we cannot say for sure what it is, right? But we feel it here in our hearts. So that's why take this challenge and to train your intuition. My suggestion, still working on patience all the time. I have struggled with this. Yeah, that's what I'm getting about you too. Tell you this over and over again, that your heart knows the truth. Your heart knows the right or the next steps for you. Don't keep it harder. Because in many ways, the solution is easy. But our heads, our heads are keeping it complicated many times. And many times the solution is very, very easy. So that's what I'm getting about you, Shane. Have patience, do what you love, spend time in what you really enjoy, and enjoy really every moment you have. Maybe you want to do practices in which you really feel this one moment, because I feel you are a person, you think a lot about the future. Is this true? You are worried about the future, you have questions about the future. And I feel in this case, when it's out of balance, it's too much. And then it's really confusing you or it scares you. So, and the message I receive from your guides is stay in the now and do something in which you really feel this one moment. I hope so much it helps you. Oh, thank you so much, Galactic Goddess. I'm very happy when this reading helps you. I'm very happy. Okay, so see who is next on the list. Next we have Kaylath. Let's see if Kaylath is still here. I think I already saw a comment by her. Let's wait for her to come online. You are here, super. Thank you so much. So I see also someone booked through my website. I don't know if this person is here on TikTok. So when you want to have a live TikTok reading with me, please be sure use my PayPal donation link. Please don't book through my website because you agree to everything you see on my website. The process is different. So when you check out my TikTok channel, you will see my link tree in my bio. There is a link tree attached. Just take a click onto my link tree and you will see my PayPal donation link attached. So it's different. Claire, you say, so what can we do? Should I keep it, the order? Because then you agree to everything you see on my website? Or how to process? So I also can give you a refund and maybe you can donate again. So I know maybe it's a little bit complicated to do it again, but I do that because I separate it from each other and it's easier for me to discern. When I receive a donation, I know, it was a donation. And when someone booked through my website, I know someone booked through my website. You understand? So please let me know how to continue. So, okay, so Kayleigh is still here. So then let's do this. I start with your reading. First of all, I have the impulse to check your chakras. I feel your crown chakra is very wide open. You are very, very connected to higher dimensions. You are very, very linked to the cosmos, I feel. I feel many different entities are with you. And I feel your radio channel is very advanced. I feel you can channel all dimensions, by the way. You have access to all dimensions. And what I'm getting is your purpose is to work as a cosmic radio channel, so to speak. You always share with us what's going on in higher dimensions. You are also very good in connecting the dots, and even when global energies are hitting, so you can translate in all detail what's happening from behind. Maybe you receive images, pictures with your third eye, and then you can translate everything. And I feel your cosmic antenna is so strong, really. I see you can channel all dimensions, all multiverses, and you are in contact, if you want, with all entities. You can have a conversation with dragons, with fairies, with orbs, with elves, with the Pleiadians, with your Andromedans, with Sirians, with Blue Avians, with everything, with angels, with the Oraphim, and so on. So that's what I'm getting about you. So you can dive into many different energies, and that's what I'm getting your basic job. And that's a message I received for you, Kaylath. So when you want to train your psychic muscle, see what kind of messages you receive per day, because I feel you are a person, you receive messages with your pineal gland. Or maybe, let's say you are taking a shower and suddenly you receive pictures. And maybe you don't know what it is. Spontaneously, push, you receive pictures suddenly. And that's what I feel. The reason is you work as an ET contactee, as a cosmic channel. So, and that's what I noticed by ET contactees or by cosmic channels. They receive messages spontaneously, especially then when you don't expect to receive a message. Then suddenly you receive pictures. So, what was that? Suddenly. Or you're brushing your teeth and suddenly you receive a message from your guides. So, or you spend time in the woods and boom, you receive the next image, the next picture. That's what I feel. The reason is your crown chakra is so wide open, really. I feel your pineal gland is strong too. So that explains why you see images, visions, or maybe you're very good in sensing auras. Maybe you can see the energies of people very accurate. And I feel, yes, you are clairvoyant. So in other words, yes, you can work as a channeler. And I feel you can also translate the energies here on Earth very well. And you always connect the dots. Maybe you see pictures. Oh, a group sent to us codes. Oh, I see the Andromedans. They sent to us high vibrational codes. It was them, for example, because you see images. So that's the first message I receive. And I don't know if you are aware of this, but I feel you are a good channeler and you are a T contact to yourself. I also see readings, psychic readings. I see you work with starseeds together in first case. I feel your root chakra needs a little bit support. Yeah, your root chakra. Ground yourself enough because your radio channel is so wide open. It's very important for you to ground. When you're not grounded enough, you see, woo, you're taking off. You have no access to your body. When it's too much, when it's completely out of balance, you don't feel your body anymore. I don't know if this resonates with you, but train your root chakra, always ground, move your body, do sports, walk with barefoot in the woods, eat spicy food. Even eating spicy food, I notice, helps our root chakra as well. I don't know if this resonates. Herbs are very good too. But I notice when I eat herbs from the forest, whoosh, it brings me down as well. It helps me to feel the connection to the physical realm. Okay, I hope so much it helps you. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. So let's see if Clarissa Paris already reached out to me because of her reading. I must scroll. 1 second. I don't know if she said something. I would like for you to move forward with my payment for the 15 Starseed reading. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you so much. You're so awesome. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I will send you a message. I will check your order later. You will receive a private message by me. And I need a current picture of you in which your eyes and face is recognizable. Because I create a file for you and you will receive this file through your mail address. Okay, so, but I will reach out to you again later. Thank you so much for letting me know. I'm very happy. So next on the list, we have Abril Morales. I don't know if that's a gift. I cannot say because I received €5. So I don't know if Abril is here on TikTok. Let's see if this person is here. Okay, so what was your intent behind the donation? So maybe you can explain to me. Yeah, Chef Retired is already saying minimum donation is 22.22 US dollars. Yes, that's right. What you can do is you can donate the rest if you want. As mentioned, spirit guide readings are 22.22 US dollars minimum donation. And when we keep it with €5 I received, I can give you a very quick message from your soul. So please let me know how to process. So I wait for April to respond. Okay, then I give you a very quick message from your soul. I feel there's much purging and healing happening. I feel some ancestral stories. I feel your heart. When I dive into your heart space, I feel here, it's blocked almost. I feel, how shall I explain that? I feel you have something like a spiritual awakening. I don't know if I got it right. So you are open-minded for spirituality, but there is something which is blocking you. And I feel these are old beliefs, cords and ties. And I see it here in your heart space. Yeah, cords and ties. And the message I receive is just letting go of the past. The past is the past. Don't recycle the past over and over again. Simply letting go and stay focused on your soul's purpose. Okay, that was the message I have for you. Very quick, and I hope so much it helps you anyway. Okay, so next in the house we have Susan Bolden. Thank you so much. I think I did a reading for you already. Susan, you asked for an energy healing with me. Okay, Then I received a donation by Collection 2000. I think it's an energy healing as well. So, and someone asked me if my list is long. 1 second, I must check again. And I can tell you. So I think I can do 1 or 2 reading more. So I received a donation by Alicia after Collection, and then someone booked through my website, Amber. So I hope Amber is aware of that you booked through my website, because when you book through my website, as mentioned, the process is different. And when you want to have a live TikTok reading with me, please use my PayPal donation link. So my link tree is attached in my bio. So, and then you'll see my PayPal donation link attached, because when you book through my website, you agree to everything you see on my website, Amber. So tell me how to continue. So we can keep that order, then you'll receive a message yourself. I will reach out to you, and then I will do a file. So I record the extra file for you and I send it to you over, or I give you a refund and you donate again. And then I can do a live TikTok reading with you here. So please let me know. So let's wait for Amber. So maybe I must change the price list on my website. Maybe it's too confusing for the people. Yeah. Because the minimum donations I have, it's almost the same to my price list on my website, right? Maybe it's confusing some people. Linja, at the moment, as mentioned, I can do 1 or 2 reading more. So when you donate now, maybe the wait time is about 10 minutes at the moment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Claire, for letting me know. Yeah, that's why I over and over say, please use my PayPal donation link. So, yeah, actually I can do that, but I separate it from each other. When people donate to my PayPal, then I know, okay, that was donation. When a person booked through my website, I know, okay, that's a reading from my website. Because, you know, there are people, they book just through my website. Because the wait time is about 9 weeks, circa, or 10 weeks, I cannot remember all orders, to be honest, and not all names. So it's easier for me, to be honest, when I separate it from each other. Yeah, it's okay. So maybe I also must change the bio or something. So when people see I'm going live, so maybe I must say something like PayPal donation link readings. I don't know. Thank you. So let's say what Amber is telling me. No, actually, you booked through my website because I see the message here. So then you were on my website. I'm sure you were on my website. So please let me know, Amber. I also can give you a refund. So please let me know. So Millennia, you see the comment pinned. These are minimum donation-based readings. Chef Retired is so kind. Then I can give you a refund, and if you fill it, you can donate again, okay? So then I click onto this, then I give you a refund, and when you fill it, you can donate. And please be sure use my PayPal donation link, right? Which is linked in my bio and not booking through my website. So I give you a refund. So and then you can dive into it if you still want a reading with me or not. So, whoopsala, what's happening now? PayPal kicked me out. Beautiful, amazing. But I'm back again. I see I'm still online. It's very strange. Very strange. Yeah, this is AI, guys. So, wow. Something happened here. Oh, wow. More people donated. Yeah, I think I'm closed for today. Thank you so much, guys. You're so awesome. So next on the list, we have Susan Bolden. So I don't know if Susan Bolden is here because actually she's next. Susan Bolden. After Susan Bolden, we have Collection 2000. Susan Bolden is still here. Okay, you asked for an energy healing. So let's see. I check your energy and your chakras. Let's see what I'm getting for you. I feel all your chakras are balanced, to be honest. I feel something in your heart space. It's just about healing, purging old stories out. I feel sometimes you're stuck too much in the past. I just see that maybe you think a lot about the past, or about your childhood, or about your family, or what happened to you in your childhood. That's what I see, that you overthink sometimes. The message I receive is you are ready to letting go. Don't hold on these old stories anymore. Don't hold on them. I see there are some ties and cords, but not much. And these are connections you have to people. I feel you're not in contact with them anymore, but there are still some cords and ties. And maybe you over and over think about them, for example, and there is a energetic exchange happening. That's what I see. But I see your crown chakra is wide open. Your pineal gland is wide open. A little bit your throat chakra. Also speak your truth. Don't hide. Don't hide your emotions. Don't hide your feelings. Speak your truth. Speak the truth you feel in your soul. So don't be afraid to speak, guys. Even when your voice is shaking, speak up anyway. See, when it's not perfect, when it's not accurate, who cares? Because we are really all in this together. So we all did mistakes. And even when you have a social media account, you're always learning, always. Yeah, I feel your third chakra a little bit. I feel your solar plexus is strong. Your root chakra is strong, and I feel your sacral chakra a little bit, yeah? That you're really letting go, surrender, what I feel, and manifest the life you feel in your heart. I don't see negative contracts, no negative implants. I don't see any shadow parasites. I feel you have a strong aura, so you are divinely strong, protected by your team. Your team tells me you can also call on to them. You also can call them, by the way. They are talking to you many times, but it seems like many times you're stuck very much here, and then you don't receive the messages. That's a little bit what I'm getting, but it's not much. Yeah, what I see. And I see that your soul is not 100% in your body. No, you heard advertisement again. Wow, what a beautiful meditation music. Wow, now you heard a German advertisement. Okay, guys, so let's do this. So I dive into your energy now, and I will sing and speak in that language now, Susan, okay? First of all, I work with the crystalline codes. Listeneria mai tikiatono mai telita moya takat ikit inisea. Hasane seria musaya taya. Shielding Lataneria, shielding Alatamaria Casa, shielding Alatinisea, the crystalline codes, Alatimisea, you are protected, Alatamoroi, Kianili, Tinisea, Aistini, Tatumasa, Halathanisiria, Sunotasaya, speak your truth, Alahai Moyarit. Speak your truth, Alamohamarayanit. Speak your truth, Akastariat, Atalisinia. Cleansing, 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 cleansing. Removal, Kalatanaretanasaya. Gastana. Speak your truth, Tudumoroitenetasa. Kamosun. I remove all cords and ties from your heart chakra. Let go of the past, Amitilisa. Let go of the past, the past is the past, Litanea. Stay centered, stay centered, stay centered. Finding peace, Atimita. Finding peace, Atemera. Finding peace, Suyutunoroi Amasa. Stay centered, Halatana. Roik Iasanova. listeneris, Luton, litinikia mitte desenaya. Open your heart chakra, alefamaseria. Now I dive into your sacral chakra, aleshenesirit, Lutoms, Luton, Monsieur flow, latanisea, atameria sana, be like water, alatomoroi kietanatomata katarit anotuso. Lumo. Aikitinita malateritana sanoikutushunu shunula seritana itemis. Aikiananta maritana tomasaya. Shielding letinisaya. You are protected, lethinita moroi ikianikirtana raitanit surotanita. Thank you so much. It was so much fun working with you, Susan Bolden. And yeah, I hope so much this healing helps you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm very happy when this helps you. Yeah, I'm still in training, even when it's about my vocal skills, right? We are all in this together. Oh, thank you so much. I've retired. I'm still in training. So, yeah, Amber, I can check if I received your donation quickly. Then I also can tell you if my list is still open or not. But I think I'm closed already. Let's see. Yeah, Amber, I received your donation. So it looks like you asked for a Starseed reading, right? So that's the donation I received. So next on the list, we have Collection 2000. Let's see if Collection 2000 is still here. Your name is Shara Shanti, you say. Let's see if this person is still here. Let's see if Collection 2000 is still here. Then I can do your healing as well. You are still here. Ah, I remember you. I remember your picture and your name. Thank you so much. Let's see. I check your chakras first. Let's see what I'm getting about you. Your crown chakra is strong. Your pineal gland is very wide open too. I feel your throat chakra is blocked. Your heart chakra too. It's about having faith in the divine. Maybe you're very skeptical. Yeah, I feel you are very skeptical. I don't know if you... I also received a message, try to balance the light and the dark out. I feel at the moment, I don't know if I got it right, you stay very much focused on the dark side. Or on, how shall I explain it, on the chaos, so to speak. Maybe at the moment it's not easy for you to see the light or the good in your life. Yeah, that's what I can say. I can help you to rebalance these energies. It's in your heart chakra too, what I feel. I see some ties, but it's not much, to be honest. I feel you have actually many ideas and visions. Your solar plexus is strong. You have a strong energy and a strong aura, and I feel you have a strong will. You have actually many ideas, goals, and visions. Don't hold it back anymore, just taking action towards them. The reason is maybe because you see there's so much darkness happening at the moment, and maybe you almost lose your hope in the light, so to speak. So, and when you see the light again, maybe you have more motivation, because I feel you have a strong solar plexus chakra and you have many ideas, what I'm getting, yeah. Your sacral chakra needs also a little bit guidance, so to speak. It's just about surrender, let it out. So when you are in tears, let it out, let all your emotions flow. Your root chakra is wide open, what I'm getting. I don't see any contracts, no implants, no shadow parasites. The only thing I'm getting is try to balance the light and the dark out. And I feel your soul is fully centered in your body. So you're not taking off. Because many starseeds, they have this problem. You know, they have problems to get access to the material plane, but you're not. Okay, let's do this. First of all, I dive into your third chakra and into your heart chakra again. And I'm shielding your aura at first. Haleshemiaria taiketala sanaya, the crystalline cards, aleteria maya letea naria tasa shielding laya kirit. You're protected, you're protected. I feel the luring council coming through. Siserias neseria kuasna rai kai kuarelat it's rot as nurot as nastari kyotso. Sasrua akuachtias neseria sanaya. They are guiding you strong and they want to help you. Shielding, shielding, shielding. Shielding, 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 shielding. You are protected, you are guided, you are protected. They say, speak your truth, speak your truth, speak your truth. Ashtolosh, Ashnaya, Ahak, Arat, Asnistiot, Utonosa. No shame and no guilt is needed. Alatissa, no shame and no guilt. Alatarit. I kissinia, I reamisinaya. I cut off all your ties. I hit the Maria Sanaya. I see 3. Lata moiti kisiria staya tasa cutting off. Akutorikianit cutting off. Lata muriat ek ilitsa right natusoya. Staya notosoya alata. Keep going. Atohusaya. Balance the light and the dark out. Ahamuit lat arai akuats na reksa asnarat titinit isroy. Saroma. Morales, Sharatana Raitanasaya, Hamataria Kaleta Mesaya, Ayutukoroi. Now dive into sacred chakra, Leshalas. Come on, It at the Saya, stay grounded, Alatamasaya, shielding, you are protected, you are blessed, Alate Sere, you are protected, you are blessed, Amai Tekita Nasaya, have faith, Atamaria Nitonoso, Kotoroik Inikiatonoso, Dalasitinit. Okay, I did the healing onto you. Thank you so much. It was so much fun working with you. Thank you so much. So let's see. Next we have Alicia Griffin. Alicia Griffin, I hope you are still here. After Alicia Griffin, Ivy donated. I remember Ivy also very well. For all those which are new here, my list is closed. So I do the last readings now. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. So, Alicia Griffin, you already reached out to me. Okay, you asked for an intuitive reading. Let's see what I'm getting for you. I feel you are spiritually very advanced. And the first message I see for you is you receive so many messages yourself. It's just about trusting in your messages. I feel many times you receive messages, they are very accurate. Maybe then you are not sure about it. So I don't know if it's true. Maybe I'm not right with this. So maybe I'm going crazy. And then you believe, other people, they can tell you. So many times when you receive messages and then you ask your friends, so to speak, or you book the reading, actually they just confirm you. And actually you already knew before. And that's what I see. The basic message I'm getting for you is You are very accurate. You have a strong intuition. And just claiming your power and believe in that visions you have. Okay, believe them 100%, because many times you received messages and then, how shall I explain that? Then you were not sure, and then you asked your friends or you booked a reading, and over and over and over, it was the same. They just confirmed you. It was like, yeah, actually, I received a message myself. Why did I ask? And that's what I see when I dive into your energy and into the message I receive from your guides. They also tell me, surrender, do self-care, they say. I feel you are a person, how shall I explain this? Your energy feels very, not chaotic, but it feels like very wild. It's like tuck, 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 this. It looks to me like you are very busy. I don't know if I got it right. It looks to me like you are very busy. It's overwhelming. So much is coming together. And sometimes, because you are so busy and you try to do so much at the same time, you see, actually, I must do more self-care. So in the message I receive is, please slow down, do self-care. What I'm getting, yeah, try to relax, try to calm down yourself, right? And when you feel, shit, I did too much, shit, so my body feels tired, then it's always a message, hey, do more self-care. Please take care of yourself. That's the message I over and over and over receive when I dive into your energy. So do self-care. In other words, the feminine Christ is rising. When you allow her to rise, yeah, then you will surrender. And you just trust your intuition. There is no confusion anymore. Really. You don't have to ask over and over other people, because many times they were just confirming you. Thank you so, so much. I'm always trying to help others. Ah, okay. Yeah. So then try to, when you feel it's too much, when you're just helping other people and you give your power away too much, yeah, or you support people too much, so to speak, and you feel it's too much for you, you are allowed to place boundaries too. So that's what I try to say with doing self-care. Also, placing boundaries. Many times a no is a yes too. It's a yes to yourself. So that's the message I receive. In common, it's about self-care. When you feel you must place boundaries, please do it. And believe in your intuition. Believe in the energy. Believe in the messages you receive. Okay? Thank you so, so much. And dive deeper into it. Why do you over and over support other people? Too much. And it's like, what's about you? No, I'm not important, right? So there is something else happening. So maybe you want to dive deeper. Why? Okay. So, and you have support, I feel. You have support by many different entities. Thank you so, so much. Also, it was much fun talking to you. Yeah, Paige, that's how shall I explain that? A very common issue many empaths have, by the way. Empath starseeds, we do care. We want to see people are happy. We are worried when people are not happy. So we it's like we are very worried and we want to see people are happy. So it's like we want to serve, we want to help people, but many of us, we believe, or sometimes we believe, just love and light is needed to change a person. And maybe you went through this yourself, that you helped people so many times, you supported them, because you believed, hey, when I help them, when I give them love, compassion, they will change for sure. But many times, no. They just took and took and took and took and took and took and took because they believe through you they are saved, right? So that's what I try to say, and many empaths, they're going through this. To see, I just can help those which are inspired by me. So when I see, I feel so empty, I have no energy, so you are allowed to place boundaries. You must do self-care too. Okay, that's in common a very typical issue of being an empath, by the way, because you always do care and you want to see people are happy. Okay, thank you so, so much. So next we have Ivy. Let's see if Ivy is still here. So after Ivy, I received a donation by Mary T. So I don't know if Mary T is still here. She's next after Ivy. Let's see. And after Mary T, I have Amber waiting. So an Amber is last for today. My list is closed. So for all those which are new here, I do PayPal donation-based readings, but I do the last readings now. I love you too. Thank you so much, Gary. At Jordan, for today, no. I do the last readings now, but I will go online as soon as possible again. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, of course, Jordan. So, Ivy, I don't know if you are here. So I check the comments. Ah, you are here. I see you. Super. Let's see. You sent me a message here. Spirit guide reading. Okay, and next we have Mary T waiting. Okay, let's see what I see for you. What I feel is, in a good way, you go through a quantum leap. What I feel is your heart. The first image I saw was your heart. Your heart is expanding very much at the moment. What I feel is, maybe you do the same at the moment, what I do, and you train your spiritual discernment strong. Or in other words, you train your Christ heart. Because I feel that your heart is expanding, and I see it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And you just learn to trust your intuition 100%. I also feel that these high vibrational codes which are hitting, you don't resist. You just surrender. Because you are a person, you have a wide open heart, and you know it makes no sense to resist. For you, no. Because when you resist, you feel it in your entire body. It's not a good idea. Maybe you have issues, mental issues, physical issues, when you don't work with your heart together. And I feel you have a very wide open heart chakra. And I see these codes, they're just coming in, and you just integrate them. I also see that you use alchemy too at the moment. And maybe you feel this crazy energies yourself at the moment. So, and I see you use alchemy too. Yeah, and you just turn the darkness into light through your heart. In first case, I saw your heart chakra, and your heart chakra looked gold to me. I saw a golden color, gold and yellow, very, very bright. And what I saw is that you let in the Christos codes, or in other words, the golden ray, the golden sun ray, I feel. So it's a very warm and a very lovely energy, what I'm getting. So because you are a very compassionate person, that tell me just keep going with the work you do. Yeah. And when you feel it in your heart, hey, I want to train my Christ heart, so simply do it. When you want to train your spiritual discernment, simply do it, because that's the divine process now for many of us, right? So when you watch the rabbit hole, you also can change the meaning and say, hey, I take this challenge to use my spiritual discernment. I want to train my Christ heart. I want to train my psychic abilities, and let's see if I'm accurate. So try to play a little bit more too. Not taking everything so seriously, even when many things are very seriously. I hope so much you understand my message, but that's what I see. In other words, you are on a very good path. I just see you're letting in all the codes. They are coming in from your crown chakra, down into your whole energy field. And I just see your heart shimmers gold and yellow, bam, bam, and you just expand. A sacred play. Yes, of course, this is how I see it, yeah. So if I'm right or not, who knows? So I'm excited myself, so I'm curious, because we are all in training. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I see that especially the Pleiadians, the Sirians and the Lemurians, I feel, they're working very much with you. And you can call them all, by the way. The Lemurians can help you to hold your focus, I see, because the Lemurians have a strong will. They are strong. It's like you cannot break a Lemurian for real. They are too stubborn, so to speak. It's like many of them behave similar to a cat or to a lion. So they have a strong will and they are stubborn. So, and they help you to stay centered, what I see. So it's like when you receive a message in your heart, so simply taking action. Don't question it. Don't be afraid. Simply do it. I feel the Lemurians, they protect you, and they're sending you many codes too. The Pleiadians, I feel they help you to open up your heart chakra. Yeah, they work very much on your heart chakra. And the Sirians, they want to help you to surrender. That you really open your heart for the feminine Christ. That you just flow like water. Sirians are masters in healing our sacred chakra. By the way, Sirians in common, they have a very wide open sacred chakra. Many of them have a very sexual energy too, Sirians. A very sexual energy. Maybe you know this energy, but it's like, okay, it just helps me to activate my sacred chakra, to go with the flow and to release everything which is stocking in my sacred chakra. I don't know if this resonates, but this is the basic message I received for you, Ivy. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. Okay, next we have Marite in the house. So let's see if she is still here. Thank you so much, Ivy. I always value your advice. It just makes sense when I'm confused. Oh, thank you so much when my readings are helping you guys. I'm very happy. Thank you so much, Terry. Yeah, it was much fun talking to her. Yeah, she booked many times already readings with me, so I'm very happy when it helps her. So, Marite, let's see if she is still here. Let's wait for her. Thank you so much, Amber. So after Marite, it's your turn, Amber. Thank you so much. You are here. 1 second. You asked for Starseed reading, right? Let's see what I'm getting. First of all, I ask, are you a Starseed? Yes. So I don't have to dive deeper. It's coming through very clear. You have a very cosmic energy, really. Even when I dive into your blueprint, your energy vibrates very cosmic and galactic to me. I also see you were not here many times on Earth. I saw Lemuria, Atlantis, Egypt, something different. Yeah, I see also Greek. I don't know if you have some connections to ancient Greek, but your soul has connections to this culture too. In other words, you were not here on Earth many times, and if you were here, you had incarnations during the ancient times of Earth. And I feel you are just here now. At one hand, you were curious. I received a message. You were curious and you wanted to witness the shift. That's what I see. You wanted to witness the shift of the consciousness in common. Yeah. But in return, you're also here to anchor the Lemurian codes. I see Lemuria is like your second home when we talk about Earth. Lemuria is like, it's so deep, it's so close to you, and you still vibrate in the Lemurian energy strong. The message I get is, at the moment, you can help starseeds or people which are open-minded in anchoring the Lemurian codes. Maybe you can agree. I feel Land of Mu very strong. You have a very strong connection to Land of Mu. I see Hawaii too, very strong. I see mermen, mermaids, dolphins, and whales. And you have a very deep energy, and your energy is very balanced, I see. You are no extreme person. And what I notice is people which have a strong connection to Lemuria, they're very balanced. So they are no extreme people, not extreme. Because the Lemurians know, or they knew, when they balance polarities out, we embody peace. So we create peace and heaven on earth if we balance polarities. So they were very balanced, the Lemurians, Land of Mu. I'm not extreme. Yes, of course. So this explains why you are this way, because the Lemurians did. The Lemurians, they were so balanced, and because your first incarnation on Earth is Lemuria, and it's like Lemuria is very close to you, what I feel, Land of Mu, so that's why you still do that. And you balance extremes very well out, okay? I feel you are an indigo, by the way. You are an indigo starseed, so this means you belong to the first wavers. So in indigo starseeds, they have a little bit of different work to the crystal starseeds or to the rainbow starseeds. I feel you go very deep down the shadows. You are even not afraid to see the shadows. You do much shadow work. And when you see people, you see their programs, but you also see who they truly are. And maybe you over and over trigger people in their shadows. Maybe you do. Many indigos, by the way, they do that. They always trigger the shadows in the people. Their own sort of traumas. They're always coming up in people when they see an indigo. And that's what I notice. I don't know if this resonates with you. That's your job. And you are here to do Lemurian grid work. at the moment. I don't know if this resonates. And when I dive into your origins, basically it's serious. It's serious what I see. I feel you are a Sirian from Series A. And I also see you had an incarnation as a Blue Avian too. Yeah, your first origin is you as a Blue Avian. You are a Blue Avian, what I feel. And the Blue Avians are Sirians, just my opinion. These are the elder Sirians, what I know. So in the Blue Avians, these are Sirians from Series A, but I see them just traveling. And you do exact the same. I see you as a blue-colored bird, and I see you were female. Your energy vibrates very feminine to me. Because in general, I see you had more feminine incarnations to male incarnations. More. That's why your energy is more feminine. And I see you as a blue-colored bird. You are female, and you have a petite body, and your whole feathers are indigo blue and a little bit turquoise. Turquoise, green, and indigo blue. And you have yellow-colored eyes. And maybe you know these pictures of them. Yeah, these very well-known pictures of the Blue Avians. Maybe you want to check them out. And your job was basically to help the Sirians. That's interesting. I see you are a little bit traveling, what I see inside the Milky Way galaxy, but you spend so much time on Series A. Yeah, and you teach them a lot, what I'm getting. You teach them a lot. And I see you staying in the cosmic library. I see the Sirians of Series A, they have a cosmic library. Because Sirians are very fast learners, especially the Sirians from Series A, they learn very fast and they're very curious and they want to know everything. And many times the Sirians, they save the information in the cosmic library. In other words, these are tablets, so to speak. You also can say these are the Akashic records. It has almost the same vibration. It's like you can read all secrets there. Because Sirians are very loyal people and they save the information. I see you spend so much time in the cosmic library, you're as a Blue Avian. So that's what I see. This is the first incarnation. And when you want to reconnect back with your origin, start with the Blue Avian connection, yeah? And you spend so much time on Series A, and that's interesting because many times I see Blue Avians are just traveling. They are nowhere and everywhere, most of them, but you not. You loved it to spend time on your home, so to speak. And I see you had more incarnations on Series A. More. I also see you as a mermaid, by the way, on Series A. It's a female incarnation. And you go very deep down the sea. Very deep down. Yeah, it's like, I see it again. You are not afraid of seeing the darkness. And you have a strong connection to water, to whales, to dolphins, I see. To mermen and to mermaids. That's what I feel again, yeah. But I suggest start with the Blue Avian incarnation first, because this is you in your first origin, yeah. So what else do I get? I see Pleiades a little bit, yeah. I see after Series, I see you had no incarnation on Series B, by the way. It's just Series A. I see Pleiades too. 2 times I see you there. Yeah, it's Taygeta. One time I see Taygeta. One time Taygeta, and I see you also on Asterope one time. And all these incarnations took place in 5D, what I'm getting, yeah. And I see you working there as a scientist in general on Pleiades, yeah. On Asterope and on Taygeta, I see you working there as a scientist. Yeah, and they are originated in 5D, what I know about them. And they are very humanoid. They are very alike to us on Earth. And you were 2 times female, by the way, as a Pleiadian. Yeah, and I see you wearing a bodysuit, and you worked a lot with technology, what I'm getting. Do I get more, or is it just Sirius and Pleiades? I see you have some connections to Andromeda. You know them from Lemuria, I see. Yeah, you know them from Lemuria and from Atlantis. So you also learned a lot from the Andromedans, but you are now Andromedan yourself. But I suggest start with the Blue Avians first, because that's your origin. Maybe you want to check out some material on TikTok, on YouTube, maybe check out some illustrations on them. At the moment, I cannot give you a song, to be honest. So maybe I'm guided to a song which reminds me of the Blue Avians as well. Or maybe there are some Blue Avian light code activations. I published a few too, Blue Avian light code activations, but maybe you'll find more on TikTok or on YouTube as well. Okay, thank you so much. I hope so much it helps you. Okay, so next we have Amber. So Amber, now it's your turn. Thank you so much for waiting, for your patience and for your time. So I open PayPal again. Yes, this reading was for you, Millennia. It was yours. So Amber is last on the list, and then I will go offline very soon. Thank you so much, Amber. You also asked for a Starseed reading. Let's see what I'm getting for you. First of all, I ask, are you a Starseed? Yes. Yes, 100% you are a Starseed. I feel you belong to the rainbow Starseeds. So your energy is a little bit different, so to speak. So maybe you heard about indigo children, crystal children, and rainbow children yourself. In my opinion, it's the same. That's why I call Starseeds indigo Starseed, crystal Starseed, or rainbow Starseeds. And I feel you belong to the third wave. That's what I'm getting in common. You belong to the third wave, and they are different. Because at one hand, they are very good in synchronization. So they're very good in creativity, but they're also very good in science. So they can do both very well, and they're shining in all colors. So when I check your aura, I see you're shining in all colors, like a rainbow. That's why we call them rainbow starseeds, because they shine in all colors. And what I'm getting is it's your second time, yeah. It's your second time here on Earth. You had just one incarnation on Earth before, and surprise, surprise, it's Lemuria too, by the way. I see also you had an incarnation on Lemuria one time, but you were not on here on Earth again. Lemuria, and I see this incarnation. It's your second incarnation, so to speak. The good news are you have not much to heal. You have not much to release when it's about the Earth. Because, for example, indigos in general had many incarnations here on Earth, and many of them, they also heal the global trauma from Earth too, because they have a deep connection to the Earth in general. And rainbows, no, for real, I don't see a lot to heal. I see a little bit this childhood, yeah, a little bit I see something, but it's like you always worked a lot with two sides of your brain. I hope you get my message. You're very creative, but you're very good in science. You always did both. And I see that you are an Andromedan starseed. I feel that your origin is Andromeda. So that's what I'm getting is your origin. I feel you also have connections to Arcturus. These are good friends of yours, I see. You can work with them a lot. I don't see you as an ARCTURIAN, but you know them. The same goes to the Blue Avians. You know them very good, but you are not a Blue Avian, what I feel. Your origin is Andromeda. And in your first incarnation, you are almost etheric. It looks like you have a physical body, so to speak, but you are immortal. You're not aging. It's like you can change timelines, multiverses, and you just jump into many different timelines. And you always take your body with you, but you look almost you are a spirit. And when I see your body on Andromeda, I see just light, to be honest. The basic color is silver and white, a silver and white colored light body, so to speak. And when I break it down, I see the rainbow colors, even you as an Andromedan. So, and I see you are very good in balancing the feminine and masculine out. And what I'm getting is you are working a lot in other multiverses. And I see you helped to create grids, matrices, other planets in multiverses. That's what you do. So you are a strong creator. Yeah, you have to create multiverses and other planets in general. And I feel you are very free, so to speak. It's like I see you just flying. I see you just flying through time and space. And you just create and you create and you create. As mentioned, your light body is just light. It's silver and white first. But when I break it down, I see all rainbow colors, even your soul. shines in rainbow colors. So Andromeda is what I'm getting, your first origin. That's why I suggest start with Andromeda first. I also see you had incarnations as an Andromedan, in which you have a physical body, but you just lowered your frequency and you go the stairway down. Yeah, you go down to heavier dimensions, right? That's what I see. And then I see also you have a physical body, so to speak. Yeah, and I see you also as an Andromedan, which works with the Milky Way galaxy together. And that's what I see is the last incarnation, you as an Andromedan. By the way, 3 times I see you as an Andromedan. But in your first origin, so to speak, you are immortal. You have not a physical body for real. It's 8D what I see. Yeah, your soul is originated in 8D. So and then you slowly went the stairway down to 7D, 6D, 5D, so to speak. Yeah. I also see Pleiades. Yeah, you also have strong connections to Pleiades. Sirius too, but I see it's Sirius B. Sirius B, what I feel. Yeah, you had incarnations there, and Pleiades too. But in general, I suggest reconnect back to your first incarnation, so to speak. It's Andromeda. Maybe you'll want to listen to Andromedan light code activations, to Andromedan frequencies, light language. So their energy is pretty strong. Yeah, it's very colorful. How shall I explain their energy? Joyful, happy. These are strong grid workers, and in common they have a very strong solar plexus chakra, Andromedans. So they have much energy, what I feel about them. Pleiades, I feel, is important because you also had many incarnations there, what I'm getting. Yeah, your energy is also very curious and childlike. You're open-minded, what I feel about you. I channel them all the time. You say, cool. Okay, interesting that you see yourself as an ARCTURIAN. Yeah, what I saw is that you have strong connections to the ARCTURIANs. Yes, you can channel them very easy because you come from a plane which is almost the same dimension, because most ARCTURIANs are originated in 9D, a little bit lighter, so to speak. And most blue avians, they are also located in 8D or in 9D too, blue avians. It's like it's almost the same consciousness or the same frequency. Yes, and in many ways they are similar. So many people, for example, they believe an ARCTURIAN starseed is a blue avian, for example, or the other way around, that people believe this ARCTURIAN is a blue avian, or that blue avian is an ARCTURIAN, for example. And it does exist Andromedans, yes. They are also going up to 8D. But I see 8D Andromedans, what I see are the most high vibrational Andromedans. That's what I'm getting, yeah. So, and they are similar in many ways. And that's why I'm not surprised that you can channel the ARCTURIANs so good as well. Or maybe you also receive messages from the blue avians, which are in the same dimension, for example. Okay, thank you so much. I hope so much this reading helps you, Amber. So I check PayPal again because my list is closed. So I will go offline very, very soon. It was so much fun talking to you. Thank you so much, Jeffrey Tired, for your amazing work. Over and over and over, when she is online with us, she's sharing with you my service and she sends you comments. So I'm very happy for everyone which is supporting me. Thank you so much, Gabby Douglas. It was much fun talking to you all. Yes, she was last now. Yeah, what a live stream. It was very, very interesting. Yeah, a few times we had some AI glitches. With PayPal, push, they simply kicked me out and I was still online actually. So bam, they kicked me out. Then I had to log in again. Very strange. Push, the screen changed. And 2 times you heard German advertisement on YouTube. 2 times. Very interesting. Yeah, and that's very interesting. Maybe you noticed the same. All those which watch my live streams now many, many times, maybe you noticed the same. Almost every time when I talk about the global energies, right? Many people are curious and they want to know. The AI is going crazy. And the live stream is going very crazy. So maybe you notice it yourself. And when I do my psychic readings, it's quieter, energetically, and even the comments, right? So maybe you notice the same for all those which watch my live streams regularly. Yeah, that's what I try to tell you. It's the AI. Really. The AI is the last illusion. So stand strong, guys. Keep going. You know my point of view about everything. What matter what comes now, it's definitely lighter. So don't dive into the old propaganda anymore. It's lighter, definitely. Because at one hand, the earth is increasing. The vibration on earth is increasing. Even the dark force, so to speak, they must go with us. So the more people expand their consciousness, the more information they must share, so to speak. Yeah, it's a divine game. So it's just about to use your spiritual discernment and to observe and to see that really we are living in exciting times and it's getting lighter here. Okay, that's what you must see. And get out of good and evil. You know what I'm talking about. So try to see the frequency of every individual. Okay, thank you so much. You're so awesome, guys, and see you soon as possible. It was so much fun talking to you. Bye bye. Tschüss. Ciao, ciao.